Cool beans, I think we're good to go. So I am going to start a new character in Dark Souls in this series. Dark Souls 1 on PC, Prepared Die Edition, with some enhanced graphics and whatnot. I've spent a fair amount of time back in the day designing this character, like we're talking a week's worth of planning went into building this character, so not a single point was wasted. The key focus with this one is keeping it at an incredibly low soul level and then pumping Pyro Flame up to a +15 to do huge amounts of damage with a +15 Pyro Glove, while taking out all the noobs that are at a low level with invasions. So you can invade the lower level people and take them out with the powerful Pyros and generally be a good player and do well. I've tweaked it a little bit with my first one. I think I kept it at soul level 30, so I've modified a little bit for this playthrough to get it a little higher, probably because I'm not going to be able to do too well in PvP with my Australian internet as is. But a few key focus things there, I guess. 31 poise, which I've achieved with these. The reason for that is 31 is kind of the breaking point for most of the main kind of weapons like Uchi Katana and that kind of stuff that you'll see in PvP, but at the same time I get to stay below 25% so I can fast roll. And the reason I can do that is because of the ROFAP, Ring of Favour and Protection, which is giving me plus 20 HP, stamina, and plus 20 equipment load. So it allows me to wear better armour, heavier armour, stronger armour, have the gear that I want to use, and still be able to fast roll. I like being agile in this game as opposed to just tanking. Yeah. Faith, intelligence, pretty much as low as they can go because everything's going to pump into Pyros. Resistance, nobody cares about in Dark Souls. Dex and Vitality give me a reasonable amount here. 950, which is enough for PvP, I feel. And then I bump this up so I get 4 attunement slots, just so I can, you know, do some crazy amounts of damage with Pyros. So that's pretty much what we're doing. Let's see how we go. I'm a bit out of practice with Dark Souls, but I think I should be significantly better than I am with Dark Souls 2. So we are starting as a Pyro. I know exactly what I'm going to call myself. Why not? Free advertising. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh no, it won't let me go long enough. Oh, that'll have to do. Pyro. We all know that the only thing worth grabbing is the master key. None of these are really worth it. Goddess Blessing is pretty much going to, you know, be something that you'll use once and never use again. You can find in game. Sup boss. Black Fire Bombs will help for challenge runs with the first boss, but that's about it. You'll be able to buy them. Twin Humanities, you'll find them. Binoculars, you'll find it. Pendant, haha, long story with that one. Tiny Being's Ring is completely useless. Old Witch's Ring is interesting from a lore perspective, but that's about it. So, Master Key allows us to get into areas that we wouldn't otherwise be able to get into. You gonna help me make a stunning boss? I don't know how to do it. I think, you know, that's definitely stunning. Large lower body. We'll go very slim. Let's go the East Traveller, just because it's got that Oriental Pyro vibe to it. I always like this ponytail, it just looks practical for a combat chick. Always save that one for sorcerers. Yeah, we'll go for combat chick. red does match the Pyro, we'll see. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, though you have led me on now, Charlie. Make a yarn. It's just going to make a face rounder. This is something that Dark Souls 2 lacks. As you move the bar, it doesn't actually change as it moves. It sort of waits for you to stop and then everything updates. So it sort of gets jarring where you'll be like one thing and then suddenly you're a man! Eesh. My god. Asian. Somewhat in between. A bit better. And we'll go eyes. Let's give it like violet eyes or something. That'll do. Whatever. Okay, let's do this. How's your night, Charlie? Been keeping me company in my chats. Or we won't go too much into the videos, I think.
Yes, indeed.
So this is where we're starting, the Undead Asylum. We'll just get into it. So we've had a key drop down from up here. Grab whatever souls we can at the moment, I guess. Well, my morning is going well, grabbing breakfast. Ah, nice and early. It's a Friday night for me. I've got nothing better to do because I'm lame. Oh, you can't sprint up ladders, I forgot. What a nightmare. Oh, better suited. God, I already feel home with this game. Like, you just feel so much more at one with the character. You know, you press buttons and things react. None of this pumping agility, agility bullcrap. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Leave that for another day, eh? I feel like my frame rate's a bit low. I may need to do something about that in a bit. There we go. Yo. Oof, my frame rate's horrible. Not that you guys would know, it's streaming at 15 frames a second. Tay. So you turn around and jump back through a boulder, and you'll take a little bit of damage, but it won't put you on your ass. Now, this guy's the one that threw us the key in the cell and let us out.
You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the Undead Asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart.
Get out, Estes.
One more thing. Here, take this. An Estes flask. An undead favorite. Oh,
thank you.
And this. Now I must bid. I would hate to harm you after death, and thank you.
Okay, so we'll open this door down here, but purely it's only going to be needed if I somehow stuff up significantly, which I hope not to do. Cactus. Use the key that we just got from the knight. And I forget what I'm going to get here. Pyro flame that early. I didn't realise. Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something about my frame rate in a bit, I think. Spurg out. Okay, this message tells us about critical hits and this one about parrying, I think. Let's see if we can parry this guy. Whew. I thought I was going to have all kinds of trouble with that, seeing as I'm out of touch, but it just seems like the parry window is so much huger in this game compared to Dark Souls 2. Alright, let's do this. He's big, so stay behind. That's the general rule. And you're gonna. Too easy. Oh, wrong way. I always stuff that up, every time. God, the amount of times I've played this game, you think I'd know by now. Pick up some last items in the area. Soul of a lost undead. And here's the Diner and Tilo for this game. Snuggly the Crow. Love Snuggly. So much better than Diner and Tilo. Good God, those two piss me off. Sup, Wolf! Oh, Super Wolf. I knew that. How are you, Super Wolf? I've never heard from you before. How are you a part of this community? You've been listening to the podcast?
Ancient legends, it is stated that one day an undead shall to leave the Undead Asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords.
Lordran.
Lordran.
So glad I got that right. Rusky! Have any of you guys actually played Dark Souls 1? Yes, this is absolutely PC with some significant mods, high resolution texture pack, and obviously DS fix to fix the internal resolution and all that. And on that note, to be honest, I need to do something about my frame rate. It's a bit meh. Love that you can level up at any bonfire. Right. What are we going to focus on first here? Vitality, attunement, endurance, strength, dex, resistance. Right. So all we're really interested in is vit, attunement a lot later, endurance, strength, and dex. So get my vit up a little. Yeah, let's go for some dex. That'll do. It's going to be a mostly dex build. I love Quelag's Fury Sword. It's such a beautiful weapon. It's so much fun in PvP. We won't be getting that for a long while yet, but good gracious, I love that sword. Hey Solden, tell me your story.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the Undead Asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the Undead Church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happened. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
Yes, so that is our mission for now. That's all we've been given to go on, to ring 2 bells. Super Wolf. Do I know how to go online? Well, they're disassembling Games for Windows Live next month. I assumed I was currently online. I've been able to log in with Games for Windows Live. I would suggest, if you can't, to press the home button on your keyboard, and then you'll be able to do, like, log in with Games for Windows Live and whatnot. If you don't already have an account, then you're going to have trouble. So sign up, get all that shit done, and you should be right. Let's do a quick clean up around the Firelink Shrine. Actually, what do we have to... yeah, sure. Right. Nothing. Right. You dirty scoundrel.
Hello
dog.
there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thurland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
As with all things in Dark Souls,
Hello
keep
there.
talking.
I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Petrus, you're a dirty dog.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Yes, that would. Rusky, could you help me define chugging a bit? It's never going to be great. My internet is appalling because I live in Australia, and so the quality will never be exceptional. Is it skipping frames?
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Home menu won't pop up. You might need to install Games for Windows Live. Are you playing on Windows
Now
7 or
let
Windows
me
8?
share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your...
Actually, I don't know why I'm bothering. I'm not going to use miracles at all on this character.
My companions are Milady and her young knights.
Who we
She
will
is
meet.
young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses.
Didn't do
keep
too
her
good
from
about
harm.
that, did you, Petrus? You dirty dog.
Come again.
He's a
The
scoundrel.
effect-
Video is chugging. Let's see if I can quickly do anything with DS Fix. Yes, that's already... So this is DS Fix. Anybody playing Dark Souls on PC should absolutely be aware of DS Fix, as it fixes up majority of the rubbish that came with the shitty console port that was Dark Souls 1. So it allows you to increase the resolution of the textures and all that good stuff. Don't really know there's a lot else I can do. Freezing very slow compared to last time. Alright. Freezing and very slow. So there's going to be a delay in the chat, but I'm not entirely sure, I'm sorry. Rusky, is anybody else having issues? Is it all of you, or is it just Rusky? And no, Space Station Australia is a shithole, and we are just about as, that's what I'm looking for, remote as the space station. I live in Perth, known as the most remote capital city in the world, apparently. I don't think I'm torrenting or anything. Let's just confirm. Should fix the colours a bit. No, there's really nothing that should be using my internet. It may just be a bad internet night. I'm sorry, guys. The high quality will get uploaded to YouTube after the fact, but I don't want you to leave me. I'll get bored. That frame rate's still horrible. It might just be because I'm used to 60 frames a second with Dark Souls 2 now. Being spoilt with all that stuff. Let's go for a quick suicide run through the... actually, we'll get at it from this side. We'll go for a suicide run through the cemetery. Oh, I love how quick friggin' chests open in this game, my goodness. Oh, that's beautiful. Morning Star, is that going to be any better for me? 83, nah. Just got to get that chat back up for me so I can see it. Lloyd's, alright, suicide run time. Oof, binoculars. I probably shouldn't have gone for these. It's going to be the death of me and I won't be able to get the caduce. Whoa! Oh! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Where am I going? Caduce. I've forgotten where the Caduce is. Oh, well, that was the end of that. Skipping frames looks really choppy, man. Damn it. Yeah, absolutely. I do want to know that stuff, Rusky. I want to know all about audio issues and all that, because basically anything I can do now is going to be better for everyone. If I can't, though, which I'm guessing is just entirely due to shitty internet, I did grab the wingtip spear. But I cannot currently use it because I don't have enough strength and dex. Okay. So. Sorry Rusky, I don't really know what to do. It's more than likely just an internet issue. Could anybody else just confirm that you're having issues as well? I don't doubt Rusky, but just in case it is just a thing with just his internet and not anyone else, that would be great to know. Ah, that's what I wanted. Juice. Ooh, that was a stroke of luck that I didn't die then. Golly, I hated the graveyard so much on my first playthrough. I just never thought I'd be able to deal with that. Hey, Super Big Pimpin'. 420. Love your name, bro. Come down around here. And we're dead. My goodness. Oh. It happens. Super Big, how'd you come by this stream as well? You podcast listener too? It's good to see people actually knowing my name. I kid. Alright, let's play this game, eh? God, I miss this game. I feel so at home. Whoa, why isn't it swinging? Uh-oh. What is going on here? I can't R1. Oh no. That is bad. Can't play the entire game with R2. Oh, is it my controller or... Oh, what a nightmare. This is just turning out to be a horrible stream. I can parry that guy, but I ain't gonna be able to pull off any damage after. Jeez, what am I going to do about R1? Thanks, Super Big. We enjoy making them. Oof. I can't play this game without an R1. What is going on? R1's working there. What the hell? R1 ain't working. R1 works here, and then in the game, Nuntang. What?